You help us, guys.
At Barrel LLC, we have the privilege of representing victims and survivors that are oftentimes involved in catastrophic incidents that affect their lives.
If anyone looking for a personal and loving relationship with law, I would choose Bear Law.
At Bear Law, our goal is to turn victims into victors.
What up, 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 what up?
What's up? What's going on?
This is Talk a Lotta, presented by Boo Crew Media, and we are here live from Magazine Street here in New Orleans with Matt Harmon and Brian Nault. How we doing, boys?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing well, doing well. I'm excited to introduce you guys to the world, and before we get started, just a word from our presenting sponsor, Coded Collection. Go to codedcollection.com to get your official 504 merch. Coded Collection shirts and winter gear, my friends, are so fresh, you'll feel like the Prince of Bel-Air. Or you'll feel like a prince. Or maybe, if you're a woman, you'll feel like a queen.
Oh, man.
And with that said,
That's good for you.
Cool.
With that said, we had a song request. Speaking of queens.
You know me so well.
Let's hear the pipes, Brian. Come on.
Oh, no, I didn't do my vocal warm-ups this morning.
You have to.
Oh.
You have to.
Turning inside out, yeah.
So, man, I'm going to cry.
In ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, shooting down into the sky like a tiger, with laws of gravity. This car, this pilot, lady diver. Go, 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 there's no stopping me. Burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic hit out of you. Don't stop me now.
Whoa, let's go.
I'm ready.
What a way to get
I'm ready
started.
to rock and roll.
What a way to get started. Tell me about yourself, my friend. Tell me about the man behind, I can't even say pads. Y'all don't wear pads in rugby.
We don't wear pads.
Tell me about the man behind the muscles.
Man behind the muscles. Well, shoot.
Does that mean I got to go?
Let's see. Was born and raised in Washington State in a small little town called Shelton, little logging town, started playing rugby in 8th grade. Was always involved in sports growing up, baseball, football. But yeah, started playing rugby in 8th grade and fell in love with it. It's actually a funny story how I got involved because my sister, I have a sister, and she played rugby before I did. And she kept on telling me, it's so much tougher than football. It's like you don't wear pads, it's way harder. I was like, there's no way that this sport, which I've never even heard of, is tougher than football.
Right.
She's like, well, just come out to a training, see how it is. I was like, fine. I'll show you that it's not tougher than football.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after that one training, I fell in love with the sport. And
it is tougher than football.
It is tougher than football,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Gotcha.
And and here I am now. After my rugby career, played all throughout high school, and went to college at Central Washington University, and got drafted here.
Are you one of those kids who's had a mustache since he was like 11?
Honestly, you want to know the secret? This thing has been growing for about a solid year now.
Get up close. Lean in. Lean in.
Yeah.
Show everybody that.
Oh.
That's pure. That is pure.
I really appreciate that. It's been going through the growing stages, and I think it's finally.
So puberty is like finally happened for you.
Yes.
Okay.
The chin is
About
what really
time.
makes it. He hadn't had the chin beard for
I didn't hit puberty until I was 18. Dead serious.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing at you.
It was a sad scene.
I apologize.
I was a late bloomer.
Not here yet. This is all a year in the making, and this little chin scruff right here. It's brand new. It's brand new. You know,
Trying something out.
trying something out.
Brian Noel, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
There we go. All right.
thank you.
Matt Harmon, tell us about the man behind the muscles.
Okay, I'm from Lake Forest, Illinois. It's a little town about an hour north of Chicago. I got started in rugby in 7th grade. I was playing football. I was an offensive lineman, and the rugby coach was the dean of my middle school, and I was always getting in trouble and getting sent to the dean's office. And so finally he goes, why don't you come up and play rugby? It's a spring sport. You know, you're not playing football in the spring. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think that's my deal. And he goes, well, you're a lineman, right? I go, yeah. He goes, would you like to carry the ball? I go, that's the only thing I want to do in the entire world. I go, give this a shot. Went out for a practice and fell in love and kept playing, played throughout high school. I also played football and I wrestled. And then went to Kansas for 2 years, Rock Chalk, Jayhawks, and then transferred to Life University, which is a kind of a smaller school outside of Atlanta, but big rugby powerhouse, and won a national championship there. And then got picked up by Nola back in 2018. I've been here. It's my 4th year.
Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. You brought up your sister earlier.
Yes.
Who on the Nola Gold rugby team would you not let date your sister?
Oh man. Oh.
And even if you don't have a sister, do you?
I do.
Okay, good. So I can ask the question.
Yeah.
But even if you didn't, I would just ask you metaphorically, who would you not let date your sister? Go ahead.
You know,
First thought.
I would say, Andrew Guerra.
Andrew Guerra. Fair.
Yeah.
He hasn't been mentioned before.
I
I've
know.
heard Cam Dolan. I've heard Malcolm May. I've heard Eric
Those
Howard.
are your usual suspects, but no,
Yeah,
Andrew Guerra.
Yeah. That's the
Okay.
easy one.
Because like Andrew Guerra, he would spend, majority of the time in the gym, just, shifting 10,
Not
probably
paying
just
any
not
attention
paying
to
any
her.
attention to her,
Horrible
I know.
boyfriend.
I know.
What about you?
I think this is a bit of a left field one, but Kean Barry.
Oh, that's a good one.
Kean Barry.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Anybody who knows him, I think, would agree. I
Yes.
think they know.
Yes.
Luckily, he has a girlfriend already, with French, I think.
Yes.
But yeah, I wouldn't trust Kean with my sister.
So I thought about something last night and I was like, I really want to make 21 like my number on this show because it's my number and everything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, maybe I'll just do 21-minute podcasts. But then I was like, if I have 2 guests, maybe I'll do 21 minutes per guest. So this will be
there you go.
exactly 42 minutes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Or if like I'm just feeling like it's a great time to cut you guys off at 21, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to hit the button. I don't want to do that.
Oh,
but-
don't hit the button.
Okay.
But
So-
that's better than 22.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Like 2021 was my favorite year.
What?
I didn't
No,
know.
it
I was
wasn't.
about to say, is it?
It wasn't. That has nothing to do with 21 though.
No.
That's 21 and then 2021, 2021.
Just make-
2021 is a stupid number.
Just
Yeah,
make this
yeah.
21st century your best century, and then you're fine. You're good to go.
You're my
There
guy.
you go.
He's
You're
a smart man.
You're so much cooler
it
than
might
Brian.
be your only one. Team consensus.
So no, but we were joking before the show. I was like, while Matt was in the bathroom, Brian, I was like, hey, so what we're gonna have you do is I'm just gonna talk to Matt for the first 10 and a half minutes, and you're just gonna stare into the screen. So we're actually gonna try that. For 10 and a half minutes, you're just gonna stare there, and I'm just gonna have a conversation with him.
Done deal.
All right, ready, set, go.
Do I start talking now?
Yes, just
Okay.
talk about anything. No reactions, Brian. You cannot react.
Should we talk smack about Brian? Or like, what do we?
Yeah, let's just talk smack.
You want to know what his nickname is?
Yes.
Overnight Oats.
Overnight oats. What does that mean?
He brings overnight oats to training all the time. That's his favorite food.
What kind of oats?
Just basic,
Just
overnight
basic
like
oats?
plain
What an
oats.
idiot.
He's the plain oats of a human
What?
being.
Idiot.
Yeah. No cinnamon, no brown sugar on this guy. Nothing
What else can we say about him to make him react?
to make him react.
Yes.
That Dungeons and Dragons is stupid.
You know what? That's where I have to draw the line right there.
All right. It took you about 45 seconds.
Oh, dude, that was painful. That was painful.
All right. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
not stupid. I play with
It's good to
him.
have you here.
That's what I thought.
Now let's try it for you.
Okay.
Stare at the screen. What can we say about him to make him react?
Well, the thing is, I think I take the new crown as Big Caesar.
All right, he's already done. It took 6 seconds.
Yes.
What does that mean? Elaborate, please.
Okay, so big Little Caesars fan here. Probably the biggest Little
Big
Caesars
Little
fan.
Caesars fan.
yeah,
I like
Little
that.
Caesars fan.
Okay.
I
Did
think
you know that when they named the Superdome Caesar Superdome, that was a great opportunity for Little Caesars
I thought
to-
they should have taken
to become the
King Center.
Smoothie King Center?
Yeah,
It's a fantastic opportunity for Little Caesars.
They missed
disappointed in them.
Yeah, they really missed out on that one. So go ahead. Why are you
But,
Why are you a big Little Caesars guy? Are you a big Little Liars guy?
Never.
It's just a stupid
just
show.
Little Caesars.
Stupid
But,
show.
Oh, Pretty Little Liars?
Yeah, that's what
Like
I
they
meant.
just, they
Big
got
Little Lies is a show.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Little Caesars quality pizza, $5. Hot and ready. There's always one
Oh,
hot and ready for
always.
you. I go with the $6 extra most bestest. I like the the extra pepperoni, extra
Okay.
cheese on that.
Okay, would you call it
But,
quality ingredients, quality pizza, Little Caesars?
I would say pizza to that.
Okay, pizza.
Yeah.
What if they just stole Papa John's slogan but just put the word quality in there instead of better? Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's, quality pizza, quality ingredients, quality pizza, Little Caesars.
I don't think they need to steal anything from Papa John's. They're
Okay.
obviously a superior
So
product.
just give me your best pizza.
Pizza.
Ooh, that was good.
Your turn.
Pizza.
Yeah, see, that's medium
I think
Caesar.
Yeah,
I
energy
think
right
I
there.
won. I think I won.
We'll let you be honorary Big Caesar for the day.
All right. I appreciate that. So tell me about where you guys are from and how that relates to your rugby background.
Oh, let's see. Shelton, Washington, small town.
Okay.
Always raining. Probably about 6 days out of the week.
Yeah.
Always raining. And how does it pertain to my rugby?
Well,
now?
how does rain in Shelton, Washington?
Yeah, Shelton.
How does
Washington.
rain in Shelton, Washington make you a better man?
You know
and
what?
a better rugby player.
You play in the mud.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
sloppy games. You're slipping and sliding all across the field. It's obstacle itself.
Mm-hmm.
Playing in the extreme conditions of the Washington rain.
Yeah.
It's right next to the rainforest. It doesn't stop.
Yeah, two guys I grew up with playing golf. They used to always say, like in their little like high squeaky voices, they used to be like Colada, are you gonna play in these conditions? And they used to say it like this, in these conditions. And I was always like, what does that mean? Like, what are you talking about? But hey, you got to learn how to play
Exactly.
in every condition.
That's right.
And today it's hot. It is a beautiful day
Oh, it's
outside. Can I
amazing.
just say that? It's Wednesday. It's February something. What is it? February 9th?
I want to say so.
Big 9
sounds
guy.
about
Big
right.
fan of the number 9.
Yeah?
too. Burrow, Breeze.
Sure.
Oh, good.
Gotta love it.
Oh, good.
Who's gonna win the Super Bowl?
Oh, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, Bengals.
Bengals all day.
Bengals.
All
Yeah.
right. So what's something cool about where you're from?
From Lake Forest.
Just so y'all know, my next question is how much cooler is New Orleans than where y'all are from?
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
so go ahead. You first.
Something cool from Lake Forest. It had the original Marshall Field store.
Oh, really?
Back when that was a real thing, before they got bought out by Macy's.
Mhm.
It was the original Marshall Fields, one of the original town squares in
Interesting.
the United States, Old Town. And it was one of Al Capone's main hiding locations during Prohibition. It's where he hid all the booze. Was Lake Forest and Lake Bluff were two towns next to each other, and he would take the city center and hide all the booze in the basements because they were all
A lot of history.
They were vacation towns for people. So
Oh,
during the
interesting.
winter, when everything's covered in snow up there, nobody was going up there, and yeah, you had all the booze.
All right. So how much
Chicago.
cooler is New Orleans?
A lot cooler. Yeah,
Okay.
way cooler.
Okay. What's your favorite part
Yeah.
about New Orleans?
Oh, food. I will say I'm a pretty big guy. I like food,
Yeah.
but I don't think there's much that beats real Cajun cooking. I think I was lucky enough to get myself a Cajun girlfriend, and Brian's got
Yeah.
one too now. And
Did you work out before you came here?
did I work out before I came here? No.
All right. I'm gonna have to text Morgan Morgan Clay Falcon over at Nola
Need a
Gold.
pump, huh?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need a pre-podcast pump
well.
from you guys.
Yeah.
Well, shoot.
Sorry, but
All right, we'll be back after the workout.
yeah. But no, the food, man. I'll eat red beans and rice and jambalaya every day of my life.
So good.
That's my favorite.
So good.
Yeah,
And the crawfish boils. That's an experience in its own. You
Yeah.
know, like,
game changer.
oh, absolute game changer.
Tell me, what's your favorite crawfish?
But there's different crawfish. I thought crawfish was crawfish.
Big ones,
The good
little
ones.
ones.
The ones that taste good.
the good ones.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Do you suck the heads?
You got to.
Yeah, every
Okay.
time.
You got to.
I'll give a shout out to DJ Lethem.
Yes.
One of the old boys for Nola Gold. Makes the best crawfish in the state of Louisiana. I'll say that right now.
Okay.
Put that. You can quote me on that.
I'll allow that. I'll allow that. Okay. We're going to pause for 30 seconds for station identification on this Talk Lotta Boot Crew Media Network. This is Talk a Lot of where we talk a lot of sports, and this is decorated by Helm Paint and Supply all throughout the month of February. And just gonna tell everybody it goes into March. We're just trying to call it Free Pint February,
Ooh,
but
okay.
because I mean it does flow off the tongue. But you go into any Helm Paint store, they have a billion locations. Okay, go into any Helm Paint store, mention Talk a Lotta, mention Matt Harmon, mention Brian Nault, and you get a free pint. You get a free pint of paint.
That's awesome.
They're just going to give you a free pint.
You can't beat that.
Might as well.
We want you to buy something though,
Okay, yeah.
but like they're still going to give it to you.
That's a sweet deal.
Yeah. Tell me, what's your favorite paint color?
Ooh, paint color?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to have to say maroon.
I like a good olive green.
Okay. Maroon and olive green. I'll remember that. Actually, no, I already forgot y'all's answers. Who has the best hair on the Nola Gold Rugby team? This question is brought to us by H2O Salon and Spa, another Talk a Lotta sponsor. And let me tell you, those ladies at H2O and guys, they have guys there too, but most of the hairstylists are women. They're incredible. You want like the most graceful shampoo of your hair before
Really?
you even get a haircut? Yeah. Free shampoo.
Jeez.
Man,
Yeah.
I'll have to go check it out.
that's luxury right there.
Yeah. I mean, this guy knows what he's doing with his hair.
I got a
Well,
pretty good head of hair here.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
you asked the question, who has the best, head of hair? He's right here in the room.
Okay.
He's right here. His
Okay.
name's Matt Harmon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look,
So Matt Harmon, who has the best hair on the team?
I think I'm up there. I might have to give it to Moni Tongawiya.
Oh, he does?
He's got some great locks. That man can rock braids like nobody's business.
That is true.
Those are pretty good. Kenny's got pretty good hair too. I like
That's
the
true.
dreads. I like
Yeah.
the dreads.
Kenny does have good hair.
But definitely not Malcolm.
No, not Malcolm. No, not Malcolm.
Okay. Who has the best hair of these two players in the Super Bowl? You ready? They're going to pop up on your screen.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1, Jamar Chase.
Okay.
Number 2, Odell Beckham. And I'm sorry, there is a third option.
Okay.
Number 3,
Oh,
Andrew Whitworth.
Look, I can appreciate a good goatee, but I think I'll have to give it to Odell on this one.
you think so?
Yeah, I like a frosted tips, man. I think it's a good look. Not
Yeah,
everyone
it's
can.
not bad.
Not everyone can pull
That
it
is
off.
true. That is
but,
true.
The man rocks it.
OBJ.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going with OBJ. Who's going to score the first touchdown of the Super Bowl?
First touchdown.
Brian, you first.
I'll say Jamar Chase.
Okay. So
Jamar
Jamar
Chase.
Chase is going to score the first touchdown, but Odell Beckham has the better hair.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think that's probably fair.
Okay. I like that. What do y'all think the score is going to be of this game?
I think close game, but relatively high score. I'm saying like
You think it's going to be a high scoring game?
I think it's going to be a high scoring game. I think the event. I think quarterbacks, the offenses are going to be on fire.
Oh, yeah. It's the
I'm
Super Bowl.
saying
Yeah.
33-27 to the Bengals.
Okay. You?
I would like to be crazy. Will it go into overtime?
Mm.
We don't know.
Maybe.
It could be 21-21, goes into overtime. Bengals come out on top because, you got two quarterbacks battling it out. We got Matt Stafford, 13 years in the NFL, first time in the Super Bowl. So I think he's going to come in thinking that he has, to prove something, but I know the Bengals would, take it all the way, even in overtime.
Clutch factor.
I think I can't decide if it's going to be a very, I think it's either going to be a very low scoring game or a very high scoring game. So I think it's either going to be 5-2 or 41-38.
5-2. That'd be quite.
What would y'all think about a 5-2 Super Bowl?
5-2.
I would love it. I'm a big fan of defensive football, so I love seeing big hits. I love seeing stops.
Oh yeah.
So I like low scoring games, but
how sad is it that, and especially as rugby players who literally basically play a form of football without pads on, the only difference really is that you pass the ball backwards. That's pretty much it. No, I'm just joking. I know there's a lot of differences. I was at the game on Saturday, but how disappointing is it to see the Pro Bowl become like a two-hand touch game?
Yeah, I think they need to get more back into those skills competitions, right? The passing competitions. I love how they used to do the offensive line strongman stuff.
Yes.
Do bench press competitions, all that kind of stuff. Obviously none of the players want to go out and risk injury, but I think if you make it a fun event, I think more players would be willing to kind of give their all if it was events like that.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
And I'm pretty sure there's a at least with the NBA All-Star game, I think there's, a payout if you win the game.
Right.
Oh, really?
If there's a payout, if these players are getting money for winning the Pro Bowl and they're playing two-hand touch, I'm protesting.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it was like J.J. Watt, what was this, maybe 4 or 5 years ago when he was there, and MVP of the Pro Bowl won a truck. And so he went out and I think got 3-4 sacks and was swatting passes and stuff. And they asked him afterwards, they go, why are you kicking everyone's butt out there? He goes, I want that truck. Man. I don't know. Too bad.
Love it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, like the slam dunk contest or the home run derby.
Oh, yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that you want to watch. Just guys having fun playing the sport that they love. So, I would love to see a big strongman competition between the O-line and O-line versus D-line or something.
Oh, that'd be good.
Who would you trust with your life on the Nola Gold Rugby team?
Doczilla.
Yeah, I would say Doczilla as well.
What's his real name?
Oh, nobody really knows.
What is his real name?
It's,
Do I have to pull up the roster?
it might say Doczilla on the roster. His name's James Irie, but he goes by Doczilla. Everyone calls him Doc. He was a Navy combat medic for a long time. Did I think 6-7 tours, something like that. Served with the Navy SEALs, served with Marines. He's about as trustworthy of a guy as you could probably, especially if it's your life in the balance.
Yeah.
He's the guy you want to trust.
I'm going to ask the tough question. And this question is brought to you by Bear Law LLC. You saw the commercial at the beginning of the show. Bear Law, Jason Bear, absolutely killing it. Their goal is to turn victims into victors. And you can call 504-372-0111. Again, that's 372-0111. BearLawLLC.com. Again, BAER Law LLC.com. The tough question presented by Bear Law is, speaking of victims and victors, what happens past Saturday, boys? I'm sorry, I gotta ask. It's the tough question.
Yeah, I think maybe it's a little bit of kind of first game nerves or what have you, but boys, I think played pretty well. We just couldn't quite get on the front foot when we needed to, and maybe that was just a lack of aggression or what have it. But I think everybody's kind of dialed in now. We figured out what went right and what didn't go well. Scrums went well and lineouts went well, and the backs were playing pretty well. And so I think we kind of are putting the onus on the forwards this week. Brian, myself, and some of the other big boys up front, that we just kind of need to man up and push people around a little bit more.
That's true.
We were maybe being I'm not gonna say soft, but just going easy when we didn't need to.
Yeah.
You know, holding off when we didn't need to. So putting an extra shoulder into guys' ribs and that kind of stuff. And
That's what we need to do.
yeah, so.
Good deal. Good deal. We're going to take one more 30-second break. We'll be right back with Matt Harmon and Brian Nault to finish out the show. This is Talk Colada presented by Boot Crew Media. Thanks for joining. Leave a comment. We will answer your question. We will get to it. So leave a comment. Talk it up. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. And when we get back, we're just going to absolutely go insane. We might sing Don't Stop Me Now. Again,
Could happen.
we might do it again.
I'm ready.
And if you want to start the show over, might have been the greatest intro to any Talk Colada or any Boot Crew Media, any podcast ever
Just keep it looping.
That's an honor.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be right back, folks. Yo. What is good?
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about it. What is good?
What is good? That was my question.
Well, good is good. Right?
Is good good?
In my opinion, it is.
But is good better?
Well, what's better than good?
I think great would be better.
Oh,
Best.
Best is
great.
better than the rest.
Oh, goodness. All right. So I was in the press box for Saturday's game against the New England Free Jacks. The Noel Gold played a hard-fought match. They took a tough L, but they are back at home at the Gold Mine on Airline this Saturday
That's right.
That's it.
against one of the stupidest teams I've ever heard in my life. Please explain the team name of the ATL. I can't even say it. I don't even understand. I'm still confused, in fact.
I'd say bland more than anything. They, Rugby ATL is the name of the team. And I remember when they joined the third year, there's all these pretty good names: Nola Gold, the Saber Cats, the Warriors, everything.
What the hell is a free jack, by the way?
They just made that up. I have no idea.
It's a jack that's free.
Can't just make that up.
I think it has to do with some guy on a horse. They have a guy run out with a horse, and
Like, how
That's
real
Paul
is our
Revere.
name? We're
Muskets.
literally gold.
I
they're
know.
the gold. Man.
Like, we
Yeah.
are the most sought after
That's right.
object in the world.
That's so true.
Yeah,
But,
free jack. You can't just make that up. But anyway, back to ATL.
The Rugby ATL. I remember when they first announced the team, they go, "Oh, ATL is joining," and all the social media said Rugby ATL, and we're like, "Oh my god, I can't wait! What's the name going to be?" And they go, "No, that's the name." They go, "You're joking." So I think now they go because it's our ATL. It's the rattlesnakes, but which is a little bit better.
Wait, so they're the rattlesnakes?
not
Well,
officially.
Not officially.
Not officially.
So they're Rugby ATL.
Yeah.
And what is their mascot?
It's a A.
No.
It's just
No.
Yeah,
It
it's a
can't,
big A.
No, it can't. That can't be it.
Yeah, it's,
I don't believe
they
you.
do. They do. I think they now
I
sell
don't
some
think-
shirts with a
with
rattlesnake.
the rattlesnake on it.
But
Yeah.
I think
Rugby
yeah, it's
ATL.
just
It's just an A.
It's just a big A.
It's just an A.
It's a big old A.
It can't be.
Oh, but it is.
Nickname Rattlers.
Rattlers.
Yeah.
Okay. Rugby ATL. Okay. And
Yeah.
then LERS are just kind of just like forgotten about.
Yeah.
They're just like, let me add this on. Okay. All right. Well, what do y'all know about this team
Oh,
besides their bland name?
yeah. I mean, we've played against them a few times. We played against them in the preseason.
Are y'all tight with any guys on like the opposing teams or not really?
Yeah. So funny
yeah.
enough, these are a lot of my old teammates.
Okay.
I went to school at Life University, like I said earlier, which is right outside of Atlanta, and Rugby ATL recruits heavily.
That's where Cam went, right?
Yeah, Cam Dolan
Dolan.
went there.
Yeah.
We have two other guys now on Nola Gold, Harley Wheeler and Matthew Croy.
Both from Life University.
Both Life University products, but Rugby ATL is a bunch of old Life University guys, and I've spent time with plenty of those guys, and so it's always fun. You know, it's fun hitting guys, but it's even more fun hitting guys that you know.
Yeah.
So you can kind of help them back up afterwards and go have a beer with them after the game. And I love playing against those guys. It's always a chippy game. It's about as hard as you're going to get hit in any game, especially when they know you. They're coming for my ribs.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming for everything. But that's what makes rugby fun.
So did I must have missed, or y'all can tell me if like sometimes if it's just if the other team is so upset they just like don't come out for the beer after, because like I was there, I was in the press box. I went down, I interviewed Kane after the game, quick interview, wanted them to get back into the locker room, talk to the boys. I guess y'all shower, y'all change, and then like, what do y'all sit there and like hold hands for a while and then go out there? Because I didn't feel like there was like what I thought was the game's over, y'all go like immediately to the party shack. No.
Oh no!
And did y'all have a beer with the New England Free Jacks?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had Holden Youngert, who's one of the scrum halves for the Free Jacks, was a longtime Nola Gold guy.
Yeah.
Played the first 4 seasons. Good friends of ours, and and I know a few of the guys on the Free Jacks. So we maybe it was a little bit cold, and guys didn't want to go out to the party shack. It was a little bit warmer inside, but so we had a few beers in the locker room with some of the Free Jacks guys, and then in the little what used to be the batting cages, kind of right next to the party shack. They had a big.
So as a fan, if you want to take part in that, because that's one very unique thing about rugby, they're not as kind of stay away from me as other professional athletes. It's not like I can just hop over the wall at the Superdome and shotgun one with Alvin Kamara real quick, although Alvin Kamara would probably be down for that. Also, I don't know why I just brought him up given all the things in the news today, but we're gonna move past that. My point is, as a fan, you go to these games, you can stick around and enjoy a beer with the guys. Go out and kind of just be around the players and see the kind of the rugby family atmosphere post game. So I obviously didn't wait long enough. I need to be more patient if I want to do that. Is that correct?
Patience is key.
Yeah, and I think especially as it gets a little nicer, it'll probably happen a little bit quicker.
Right.
I'm sure for some of the new guys on the team, they didn't really know what quite to expect. Last year, we didn't get to do any of that with COVID restrictions.
Sure.
But I know guys are back, looking forward to that, and even if it's not a beer, even if you're there with your kids at the game, guys are always willing. We always go out and we call it clapping off the fans, where we'll walk by.
I saw that. That was great.
Clap everybody off. But all the guys, we're willing, talk to your kids, take a picture, sign autographs, do whatever. We love it, man. That's one of the coolest moments, I think.
Just interacting with the fan base and everything.
Yeah, being able to go say hi, and we really do appreciate everybody who comes out there. So when we go and clap them off, and I always make sure to go up to people and say, look, thank you. We really appreciate you coming out. It means a lot to us. It's cool that we get to do this professionally. So,
it really is.
So hopefully then the party shack will be open afterwards. And beer will be cold. Because it'll be hot.
That's true.
Yeah.
Are y'all only going to serve Nola Gold now?
I think we got a few different ones. I think we're still with Michelob Ultra Pure Gold.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe that's one of our beer affiliates too. But they normally have a full bar if people want mixed drinks or wine or whatever else. So.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody about this yesterday, and Matt brought up family and bringing the kids out to the games. There's no other spectacle in New Orleans sports that you can really enjoy the space and the comfort, the affordability, the family atmosphere of a sporting event than a Nola Gold rugby game. So if you are listening to this after the fact on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, if you're watching this right now live on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or anything, or if you watch it and you scroll past it on YouTube, please, if you are listening to this or watching this, call 504-50-RUGBY. Again, 50 and then the numbers on your keypad that spell rugby, and buy tickets for the game. I mean, do y'all agree?
Oh
yeah. We want to make it a family friendly environment. We love. I think we've gotten a lot of positive reviews from parents who've brought their children out. You know, they make it a whole event too. There's not just the game. There's tailgates beforehand. We'll do crawfish boils sometime, or they did Hogs for a Cause last year.
And if there's any game to come to, it's New Orleans versus ATL, because
exactly.
You know, New Orleans. I mean, we hate Atlanta, the Falcons, the Dirty Birds.
Yeah, I figured that out last year.
Yeah.
I remember. I forgot what the term was called. It was they're talking about some kind of bird term for the football team.
Dirty Birds.
Dirty Birds. Yeah. I was like, you talking about the Seahawks like that? Like, that's not. They're like, we don't care about the Seahawks. We just care about beating
the Falcons and the Bucs with Tom Brady. So now we don't even have to worry about that. So all we care about is beating the Falcons.
Like, I didn't understand the rivalry. Is so ingrained here.
Yeah, we can go 2-15 next year, but if our 2 wins are against the Falcons, I'm a happy man. Just kidding. I want us to have a successful season. I was at the press conference yesterday. It was really cool. With Dennis Allen. Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, very cool. So growing up, what was your team? Whether it was football or baseball or any sport, what was just your team? Like who was on your Christmas list to have a jersey for a player? Or what poster do you have in your room? What was your team, or what was your role model when it comes to athletes?
Sure. I guess I'll go.
I
was always a big Bears fan growing up north of Chicago.
Right.
I actually grew up maybe 5 minutes from Hallis Hall, where the Bears practice. So every once in a while, I got to see Bears players at restaurants and stuff in town. It was always cool. There was a hibachi place nearby that Brian Urlacher would always go to. So every once in a while, you'd kind of peek in the back room there, and Brian Urlacher would be sitting there.
That's sweet.
You know, he was probably everybody's favorite back then. Everyone loved Urlacher. So
what do you think about Brian Urlacher's fake hair?
Oh man, I went back to Chicago. I think I'd gone down to Kansas, and I drove back, and I'm looking at this billboard. I'm like, who is that guy? Why does he seem familiar? I'm like, that's not Urlacher. No way, man. But you know what? Good for him. I don't think he'd had hair since he was 18, something like that. So let the guy experience it. But he's done enough. But that and my dad was a University of Texas graduate, so I was raised a UT Longhorns fan. Until I applied and didn't get in, and then now I'm a Jayhawks fan. So, but not too much Jayhawks football to be happy about. Basketball sometimes, but that's Bears were my main team.
Yeah, I'd say Seattle Seahawks. That was my team growing up. Also, the Sonics. Back when they were
the
Supersonics, when they were.
Can we please bring them back?
I sure hope so.
Come on, NBA.
Oh, Seattle misses them. That's for sure.
Who would your ideal owner be for the Seattle Supersonics? Pick somebody ridiculous, please.
Oh, okay.
Charles Barkley.
Oh, I was thinking John Cena.
Yes,
Cena.
And Charles Barkley is the general manager.
Yes,
John Cena
and the coach. Charles Barkley is the general manager and the coach.
Yes.
He's the first GM/head coach in NBA history.
I love it.
He's got to suit up for a game too.
Yes, and he plays.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yes, he starts at center. He coaches the team.
Yes.
And he's the GM, making all the decisions on who plays with him.
It's so good.
Okay.
I don't know why they haven't done it yet.
Might have to pitch this.
So John Cena, owner.
Yes.
Charles Barkley, general manager, head coach, starting center.
Yes.
Okay. What else?
Those are like the two teams that I, grew up, watching, and then like, oh, this is so cool. Went to one Sonics game when I was little. I got to experience that before, they left, and it was a super surreal experience. Seahawks games were always fun growing up, but slowly turning into a Saints fan, actually, since being down here.
Love that. Love that.
So I'm, transferring over to that. So
those games are fun, man. I've gotten to go to a few
Saints games
in the Superdome, man. But
unbelievable.
nobody quite does it.
It is unbelievable
down here. So
yes. Okay. Final thought.
Ooh,
Mardi Gras.
I don't know. I never experienced Mardi Gras.
Oh no.
This is
Oh wait, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Matt was a USA Eagle. Props to you.
Thank you.
How hell of an accomplishment. Brian was the 2020 number 2 college MLR draft pick.
Yes.
Talk about what that was like.
It was an amazing experience.
Yeah.
It was the first draft in the MLR. Didn't know what to expect. And then got a phone call from Fitz one day. Wanted to have me come check out the city of New Orleans and see what Nola Gold's all about. And I was like, yeah, I'm all in. I'll definitely come check it out. Flew down here, met some of the guys, met Matt, and did a little training session in the morning. And
as soon as you met Matt and just waved your hand across his hair and felt his muscles,
I was like, this is the place.
I didn't have all that hair at that point. Though. That was about 2 years ago.
What,
I
haven't
cut my hair in about 3. So.
Oh yeah,
is that what happened?
That's
okay.
Pretty much what happened. And
just making sure.
Then was like, yeah, this is the place to be. This is the city I want to live in and get to just take my rugby to the next level and onto the next journey is here in New Orleans.
Isn't that a song lyric? The city I live in. What's that song? The city
that's
of angels.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Is that
Californication?
Is it?
Sounds right.
Yeah,
I think it is.
I think it is.
All right, we're not going to play that song. Stupid song.
Well, you got my hopes up.
So go on. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's all good. Draft day came and it was kind of we had kind of a watch party at my house and had friends, family over, had a good old barbecue, and sure enough, first pick didn't get selected. I think that was what, Dallas?
Connor Mooneyham.
Yeah,
to Dallas.
Yep, Connor Mooneyham to Dallas, and then number 2, Nola Gold. They picked me. Fitz said, called me right after. He's like, "Hey, can't wait to get you down here. Let's ready to rock and roll." I was like,
"Give him your best Fitz impression."
Hey, brother. Yep. We're gonna get you down here to Nola and
yeah. It's a game of truth. It's a game of truth.
Yes.
Nola grit, Nola gold.
No big deal.
No big deal.
He's a cool guy.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah,
absolutely great.
Was he just immediately you're riding in a Mardi Gras parade? That's it. That's the first thing you do. You don't even come out to the field. You just go on a parade.
Should have been. Yeah, he hasn't gotten to experience one yet.
Didn't get to experience Mardi Gras at
because
all.
2020, what a stupid year.
I know.
It's even stupider than 2021.
I know.
All right, so this is gonna be your first Mardi Gras.
First Mardi Gras.
Are you pumped?
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm super excited.
I'm pumped too. I'm riding in Toth. All right, so I'll give you, I'll link up with you. I'll give you the float number. I'll tell you what side I am. The most important question to a guy who's riding in a guy or girl who's riding in a Mardi Gras parade is what float number, what side are you on? And a big debate here in New Orleans is, are you a sidewalk side or a neutral ground side guy? What would y'all be?
I have no idea what that even means.
Are you a neutral ground? So you're in the neutral ground in the middle?
Oh.
Or would you rather be kind of
cars are?
Oh, okay.
Right. Where the street cars are, or would you rather be on the other side, the sidewalk side?
Yeah, all the parades I've gone to watch, I've typically been a sidewalk side.
Sidewalk side guy.
Yeah, but that's more for kind of the more family friendly.
Oh, family friendly.
But unfortunately, my first 2 years, I did get to experience Mardi Gras here, but we always would have away games on the last weekend. So I haven't gotten to do any of the real big, crazy ones. I've gotten to do Fat Tuesday a couple of times, and we always walk with the Crescent City Blues, which is a local rugby team that I actually started coaching here in the city. They do the crew of ruckus that they call it, where it's just a bunch of rugby guys that get backstrap beer kegs and walk from Marky's Bar in the Bywater all the way down to Lafitte's. They had a big old pirate ship 2 years ago. They made a pirate ship float. So that's typically the only parade that's usually the one that the whole team walks in.
Yeah.
Is Nola Gold. We'll practice first thing in the morning, and then everybody will hop over and walk with the Blues, the crew ruckus.
That's awesome.
It's a good time.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, boys, we're at the 42-minute mark.
Are we really?
We are.
Nailed it.
No way.
Yeah. 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 Sorry. We're done.
No, that's all right. I think that was a good way to end it, huh?
I think so.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Do we feel like we need anything else to be said?
I don't know. Brian, do you want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons? Or?
Oh, I could go on a just
He's our dungeon
The
master.
floor is
Yeah.
yours. Final word.
final word. Final word. Yeah. Tune in this weekend to Nola Gold versus Rugby ATL.
That was
the
supposed
gold
to be,
mine.
that was supposed to be my line.
Well, you said that I needed the last word, so
Oh, okay. Well, final word from you. Go ahead. Start over.
Maybe we all just say it.
do we just all say it?
At the same time, do you think we can do that?
We can try.
We could try.
Ready? We're going to try to say the exact same thing. Ready?
Okay.
Tune in
this
this Saturday night
night
At 7 p.
at
7
p.m. for the Nola Gold Rugby game versus the Atlanta
Atlanta Rugby.
ATL Rugby Rattlers.
Rattlers.
Perfect. I think we nailed that, man.
Bring the kids.
Bring the kids. Oh, sorry. I thought we were
Brian.
whispering that part. Sorry.
All right, folks. This is Matt Harmon and Brian Nault from the Nola Gold Rugby team. Gentlemen, fantastic interview from start to finish. I appreciate
Thank
y'all coming here in the studio, and we will see you all on Saturday night. Thanks for
Right.
watching, and keep talking a lot of sports. Thanks again, boys.
You guys.
Thank you.